Hi everyone. I wanted to do a follow-up video for my interview on the JeffMara podcast. We just finished that, so if he's going to be posting, and then he'll just put the link to this video there. So I just got my books in the mail, so I wanted to show those to the audience so you could kind of see what they look like. I was really excited to show them, and just waiting on them to be delivered today. So you can have an idea of what some of my artwork would look like because I've been drawing this since around 2015. I have all this artwork of the ETs and my experiences. You can kind of see how some of them are with the ETs on the hybridization program, and then just some of the mantid or the insectoid with the light language. And all these books, they're on Amazon, so you can find all of them and all of my artwork. I did all these pieces throughout the years. And then there's 7 of them so far of these books, and they're all different. Each one of them are all different of the pieces. And I've had them in my closet for so long, not really knowing what to do with all the art. And so I finally had just had the realization to put them in books like this for Amazon, and I have them listed all under my name, Christy Campbell, and it's on Amazon.com, and you can find it, and they're all different too. The starseed activation, um, filled with light language activations, you know, lots of stuff there with being like on here, it's like in the desert. It's light codes up in the sky, different realms, so they all have different meanings. And I didn't really feel like writing the translation, since they're all going to have a different translation for each person. So um some people see this as one way, or a symbol or a message, and then some hear or feel, however, something different. So, with the light language, it's more of a frequency, and each one of these has a deeper meaning than just one symbol there. So it's like it's coded, with messages inside each thing, and it's holographic. So you kind of just have to look at the whole picture. And then if there's one symbol that stands out, do go with that. So it's kind of going to be different. So yeah, I didn't put any kind of translation. Also too, some of them looks like a different, one person, one of my friends, Chris, he says that it looks like I wrote in his language, his Chinese language, and one of the symbols that I was writing, it meant like emperor, and I didn't even know. So some of it might be a different language and stuff like that. So you just have to kind of look at it and see what you feel from each thing. Look at the whole picture. And when I'm drawing these, then I'm drawing the image of the ET, and then the language comes out. So that's kind of their message that they're sharing with the audience, with me at the time. But I draw the artwork to share it. And then so this is how I can get it out even further, than just posting it, on Facebook or however, and Pinterest and stuff. But yeah, I've been doing this kind of artwork since like around 2015 is when it all started for me. Uh, this one here is pretty detailed with being on the ship with all the ETs looking, and then an abduction there. So lots of information in all of these. See how the symbol is there. Many ETs. And I know I'm a galactic emissary, which a galactic emissary, they travel, with a group of people throughout space, and then they go to these different places where where maybe a peace treaty is needed between two species. So the emissaries, they go in and they try to help the people, like if it was these two races, and then they're trying to work out an agreement, but they need someone to come in to help them come up with an agreement that they both can um, kind of go along with. So, and then this maybe would be something that we would present or something like that. So that's how I kind of see those things. So lots of information through each thing. Um, yeah, so this is all on Amazon, and kind of see all the beings, see how all the artwork in this one. So many codes. It's just layers of coding, and then it's like DNA activation, some mantis there. This one's like this one's an experience with the being on a craft here, and it spins real fast, and then it's like going through a jump gate. So you can kind of see some of the things. Yeah, lots of details. This one here, going through the this one's like a remote viewing, being in a remote viewer, and then going underground in a base right here. And this one as a remote viewer with the grays and the reptilian. And then this one's my son and his tall gray aspect, and that's their ship. And then this one's like the hybridization program. There's a hybrid child here, and then they're all like in the incubators in the back here. So I'll have some more with the hybridization program. The super soldiers. Then that's my house here, and then the ETs getting out of the ship, and then coming all around like a Grand Central Station here. There's my house again. And then the back of it here. So I wanted to show you because I have a few more here on Amazon. And it's just, you just put in my name here, Christy Campbell, and you can see there's one called the DNA codes, activation codes. There's one more here. Let's see. You can see the DNA activation code. And then there's one called Starlight Codes. And then there's this one here we just looked at. And I have some, also some notebooks. Just they're the lined notebooks. They're just blank. You know, you can use them as journals or however. Then here's the one we looked at. And then here's another called Galactic Scribe. Has the same amount, 72 pages of my artwork. And I have the Luna book. This was for kids, you know, who are sensitive. I wrote this one too. This is helping sensitive kids set energetic boundaries. So this artwork is done through the Chat GPT. I typed in describing what I want in the image, and then writing it out, having them write what I want them to say on here. So each page I generated off of there, describing it, and then writing what I want to say to help kids. So this is also on Amazon, helping kids set energetic boundaries. And then, so that's that one. And then there's one more here. This one is the galactic frequencies. No, galactic emissary, that one. And then a notebook, and then the one we looked at. So there's 7 of them total. And then those are all blank notebooks. And then I wrote an autism notebook too for teachers or students, however, because my son is autistic. And so there's 7 of them total if you wanted to look on Amazon. And I'll be making some more on some of my experiences because I have so much more to put in there. I made this book. It's just my pictures that I've drawn, of the SSP Montauk super soldier experiences, and they're darker, so they're not for kids to see really, because I'll probably have to be writing in those because it's more of me sharing what I experienced as well. So you'll need to read about it too and see the image, like that's an underground military base here that's part of a 20 and back that I experienced. So yeah, I'll write about that so you'll know. And so there's lots, and then this too. So this is, part of one of the experiences as well, where they're taking a piece of the consciousness and programming it, or however to like that. Lots of stuff like that. So I do have a YouTube channel, and that is Christy Campbell CC33. And my email is christy.campbell.11@gmail.com. And you can also, if you are interested, here I do readings for people. I made my own cards here to help people like with their experiences and stuff. I wrote my own cards here. So these kind of are some of the experiences that I've had, that I've learned about, that have heard other people talking about. And then I'll also have drawings like this too as well. So where I share the ET's information, and that way so I do these readings, and they're an hour. And we can go over, we can do the cards, or you can ask me questions if you want me to tune in to your experience and help you maybe piece together some more information, or you want me to look at some of the information too. And so I can do that. And I'm a Karuna Reiki Master, so I can do distant healing as well if you have like a pet that needs like a Reiki scan. And then I can scan and see if there's any density, and then send distant Reiki to the pet, so if you can do that too, you can send me like a picture of your pet. Um, and I'm just been writing more books and doing more interviews and everything too. And I was a presenter at the Full Disclosure Now conference. I was a presenter on the panel for the Montauk Super Soldier and SSP. So I did that. That was in July. And if you wanted to look more into my videos too, then you can see on down in the videos I've put together some of them that are more of the experiences with music, and showing the images of some of the places that kind of look like the places, almost like exactly the places that I can remember being at. Some of the darker places like the Mothers of Darkness, the Dark Castles, and my labs, and some of the hybridization program. There's the Montauk as well, and some of the experiences that I had at Montauk. So there's lots of stuff on video, and I'm also on Facebook as well. So you can catch me on Facebook, and I'm on TikTok, Instagram, so kind of everywhere. So if you like this video, then hit the like button, and that will help. And with the subscribe, if you like the videos and stuff, if you wanted to subscribe to the channel too, that will help me grow the channel as well. So thank you again for watching the JeffMara podcast. And he should be posting that within a couple of days or so. And I hope you liked it. Sharing lots of information with the with all this SSP. It's the lighter end of it, of the experiences, really, because I wouldn't say it's like positive. It's just not the, the mothers of darkness, stuff like that, in there. So that I shared. So some of my drawings too. So yeah. So thank you for tuning in. And if you want to just look at the Amazon and look for the books here and kind of see some of that artwork too. It might help you have some flashes of memories of things as well, because that's what light language is. It activates your dormant DNA, and it can help bring back memories. So maybe that's what that will do. So yeah, and I'll have some more of these available. I have different ones. They're all different. There'll be different names, just trying to reach all the audiences. Cosmic codes of the ancients is the ancient languages, and cosmic engineer, my contact with interdimensionals, and starseed activations. So yeah. So thank you guys, and have a good day. Bye bye.